Hi, I'm Sophie, and today I'm going to introduce my digital essay, which is an incidence of public pedagogy. The public pedagogy instance that I chose is based on the concept of little public sphere. Little public is its intent to provide a forum for young people to express their voice. So let me begin with the background. In New Zealand, same-sex marriage has been legal since 19th August 2013. The following video was filmed 2013, April 17th, when a bill for the legalization was passed in the House of Representatives. While making homosexuality protected by laws, it allows these people to enjoy same equality as others. Different from the political background of New Zealand culture background, China is a dictatorship system under the cultural background of the Communist Party, and the ruler has the absolute right. Citizens must live in accordance with the laws of the country. Only one male and one female can register to marry in accordance to the law, and homosexual cannot legally marry. Not only that, in the society, the social images of such people is extremely negative and is not recognized. Even quite a few people think that LGBT is a mental illness. They believe their sexual orientation can be changed through psychotherapy. This made their life full of discriminations and shadows. After coming to New Zealand, I appreciate this idea, which is completely opposite with what I was taught, reflected with the concept of the little public learning class. The event of gay couple getting married in public in 2016 came up into my mind. I think it's a novel and a typical example of little public. Here are the following interviews that we held in China, randomly on the street. However, we can see most of the people's opinion is things like gay marriage is unacceptable and the weird things from the traditional culture of China. On 17th May 2016, the wedding ceremony of Jay and Kim were held in their hometown. They are the protagonists of the first case of gay marriage registered in China. In 2014, they met and like same with all the young people in love, they meet their parents after they know it, decided to marry. Although their parents were sad, worried, and distressed, their parents finally understood their relationships and accepted their partner. In 2015, the same-sex couple had an idea of a marriage registration officially, but the marriage registration office rejected their application. The staff pointed to the law and told them that only the couple in different gender can get married. They wanted to go to the court, but also ended up with Fletcher. Although their request for the legal marriage certificate was rejected, they still held a grand wedding ceremony. Like everyone else's wedding ceremony, the ceremony of Kim and Jay were attended by guests, hosts, and parents of both sides. As they are the first gay couple to get married openly in China, they also attracted a number of media, journalists, and the shooting staff to edit their wedding scene into news and publish it on the internet, in hope that more and more people can hear about their stories. Jay and Kim are just representatives of many gay couples. They express their voice through the little public by manifestations of wedding in front of the public. By holding a grand wedding ceremony in an open manner, you can only have your own memories but also enjoy the same rights as actual heterosexuals during the wedding. I think this is quite educational to the public and the audience because it can reduce discrimination so that people can see these neglected issues in the society. Speak out and let the public hear their thoughts and demands. Moreover, although the possibilities of having homosexuality is very low, but it still also happens randomly. which means that it's very likely to happen to each of us or of our offspring. Thus, change the current public opinion, accept this phenomenon, embrace these people is also is a way to treat ourselves. On the other hand, the reductions of the discriminations against the LGBT groups can also reduce the probability for them to get mental problems like depression, so this which can reduce the pressure of the medical facilities. According to the main character statement, as LGBT is a relative small groups of people, it is difficult to get public platform for large-scale discussions due to the number of the people. Since the decision is made to announce and to defend their rights and pursue equality, then it's necessary to put influence be bigger so that people in the society can see their demands more and cannot avoid them. Let the public understand their group. With the voice of the little public and the attention media reporters, there's growing people of different types are seeing the needs and the status of their groups and expressing their understanding. As an important educational environment, the campus education has an important impact on students. But in addition to acquiring knowledge, there also should be a social public education network to learn the things more than learning knowledge from the book. For the two protagonists, the wedding ceremony through the little public as one form of the public pedagogy, let them have a lot of audience. In the concept of little public, the existence of audience is indispensable. Only when with the audience can a little public space be formed. This is of educational significance for the general public. Little public has formed a public education network outside of the school, creating an educational environment and educational theme in addition to learning knowledge in school. The two protagonists are just representatives of the LGBT group people. Through the activities they held by people like them, we can see that people in the following up interviews have a relative positive attitude, expressing supportive attitude. We wanted to protect this kind of people. This is a really good signal, which means that the voice of the little public is really educational and also can affect more public and the audience. Here is the end of my digital essay of presenting my instance of public pedagogy, little public. And thanks for listening.